Overwatch in Fortnite, Zero Build getting changes, and more?
Hey, what's up everyone? Hello and welcome back to Two Nerds on a Couch. I'm Beth.
And I'm Thor. Alright everyone, get ready because Fortnite's 40.40 downtime update is here and it's packing some serious heat. Talk about game changing. Epic has really outdone themselves this time, bringing a fresh wave of content and some interesting tweaks to Battle Royale and other modes. Let's get into it.
First up, the collaboration everyone's been buzzing about. Overwatch is officially colliding with Fortnite. Imagine the thrill of wielding Tracer's dual pistols or healing with Mercy's staff in Fortnite. This collaboration isn't just a cosmetic pack. We're seeing new abilities, item drops, and possibly a limited time game mode that is inspired by the iconic heroes of Overwatch. Get ready for some serious hero versus hero action. The map has seen some significant updates too. Some new POIs and landmarks have emerged, shrouded in mystery and ripe for exploration. Busan Sanctuary, Hanamura Courtyard, King's Row Tower, and bases inspired by Watchtower Gibraltar are now on the island. At King's Row Tower, a payload spawns each map after it unlocks in the showdown, rewarding Overwatch loot to everyone who escorts it home. Expect new loot spawns, potential boss encounters, and of course, plenty of epic battles. Reinforcements have arrived! Overwatch heroes have now joined the fight in Battle Royale, an overhauled Zero build, Reload, and Blitz to answer the Foundation's call for support against the Ice King. This content drop is massive! Win rivalries for your team in the Act 3 showdown to unlock new updates on the island and items for your locker. There's an Overwatch payload Rift Anomaly, the new Orca MV261 dropship landmark. You can even find Overwatch loot caches. In your locker, complete quests and further rivalry score to get the different Overwatch sprays.
Tracer and Mercy also bring their signature weapons to the loot pool. Mercy's Caduceus staff latches a healing beam onto teammates to restore their health and shields, and while it's equipped, you can glide through the air. So now you really can play the healer. Wield Tracer's pulse pistols to put you in first-person mode. Rewind back a few seconds to your previous position and undo damage taken, and lets you blink to zip short distances. That is bound to be crazy powerful. Tracer, Mercy, Genji, and Diva outfits are available in the shop now with matching accessories and Lego styles. Thank you so much for using code 2NerdsOnACouch when picking up any of the Overwatch items or anything else in the item shop and Epic Games Store. It helps us out a lot and we greatly appreciate your support.
For all you Zero Build enthusiasts out there, prepare for a complete overhaul. 4 years ago, Zero Build was introduced to Fortnite Battle Royale in Chapter 3 Season 2, and today it got a major change. Well, a few changes to be exact. The developers have been listening, and the Zero Build experience is getting a massive upgrade. We're talking about refined movement mechanics, new traversal options, and strategic gameplay adjustments that will make every match feel fresh and intense, even without the building. From infinite tactical sprint, while your pickaxe is out, new pocket items, and more. Zero Build just got a major refresh for the remainder of Chapter 7 Season 2. This update is truly aiming to please every type of Fortnite player.
Let's start as you are gliding into the match. You can now cut your glider early and start up the action. You might take fall damage, but you won't die off the rip. Being eliminated to fall damage is now a thing of the past? If you do fall, or let's be honest, jump from too high up, you will no longer die from that damage. Instead, you'll be left with just 1 HP, no shield, and be temporarily stunned in unranked matches. Oh, and by the way, you won't be eliminated to fall damage in build modes either, at least as of this recording. Zero build players will start with a little bit of an inventory to get the action going even faster than before. Everyone now drops with a pistol, a small shield potion, and a pocket item. What's a pocket item? Well, they are unlimited use items with cooldowns that boost mobility and survivability. Choose from shockwave grenades, med mist grenades, and shield bubbles. Swap your pocket item at a vending machine around the map. They're the purple ones. To get to your pocket items, you can use what would be your build button. For keyboard and mouse players, you can readjust your keybinds in the settings.
Getting eliminations in 0 build modes will automatically restore your overshield in an instant. Environmental structures now take significantly less damage from weapons. A boulder, a tree, a random shed will all now hold up much better as cover. Need to jump off a super high area and don't want to take fall damage? Well, you can just redeploy your glider whenever you're high enough in the air to travel further. Reboot van timers have been reduced so you can get the squad back into the action faster. The 0 build loot pool has been rebalanced with more defensive and utility items in rotation. There are also new 0 build exclusive items. Improved smoke grenades give you better coverage and more utility for the moments that matter, covering a revive, breaking a sightline, and resetting a fight. Bricka bunkers are 0 build's version of porta bunkers, deploying with a full ramp and doors on either side of the walls. When you need a wall, you have one.
When Fortnite was first introduced, and for a few years afterwards, many players thought that running with your pickaxe was going to be faster. Well, 8.5 years later, it's now a thing. Kind of. In 0 build modes, you will have unlimited stamina while holding your pickaxe, meaning you can infinite tactical sprint while your pickaxe is out. Please note, shoulder riding is disabled, but might return in a future update.
For everyone in the competitive community, some of these changes will not yet take effect in tournament modes until next season, if at all. With the FNCS Major 1 Summit less than 2 weeks away, the previous updates to loot pool, movement mechanics, and tech will remain in place. To be a little more specific, Tracer's Pulse Pistols and Mercy's Caduceus Staff are disabled. The Payload Rift Anomaly is disabled. Skyline Deployers and Flowberry Mist Grenades will remain in the competitive loot pool at least until the end of the season.
Need even more Overwatch feels and Battle Royale type settings? Well, for the 40.40 update, Reload introduces 2 new weapons, some familiar unvaults, more elite stronghold tune-ups, and general bug fixes.
Tracer's Dual Pistols and Mercy's Caduceus Staff are in Reload. Meanwhile, several weapons and items have been unvaulted to go along with the Overwatch theme. The Chaos Reloader, Chains of Hades, Arc Lightning Gun, Shield Bubble, Exotic Jetpack, Rocket Launcher, Twin Hammer Shotguns, Void Oni Mask, Reaper Sniper Rifle, Grappler, Shockwave Hammer, and the Guardian Shield. Do you know which weapons and items fit Overwatch characters? Let us know in the comments. Some other unvaults include the Deadeye DMR, Tracking Visor, Killswitch Revolvers, Base Boost, Light Rider Surf Cube, Ice Gauntlets, the Kneecapper, and Baron's Double Down Pistol. According to data miners, there is a new set of Morphite guns. The Elite Stronghold has been re-enabled in the unranked map rotation, and there have been some changes. Top Tier Training's Arena Room has a chance of spawning new interior layouts when first entering the map. Epic increased the loot density by adding 180 chests and floor loot on this map. The areas affected most by this loot density change are Chiseled Cubes, Elite Experiments, and some non-POI areas. Map changes means that there have been some trees added around the map, but especially on the riverside of the island to reduce lines of sight from the cliffs and around Chiseled Cubes, to reduce lines of sight from the surrounding area. You can also theoretically make safer rotations because Epic added tunnels to the riverside bunkers for additional rotation options when the storm forces you to higher ground.
But that's not all the exciting news. Remember how much you loved Star Wars vibes over the last couple of weeks? Well, brace yourselves because the new LEGO Star Wars content is here. There are new builds, new challenges, and even some familiar characters making their brick-built debut in LEGO Fortnite. Din Djarin and Grogu are taking a bit of a vacation in your LEGO Fortnite Odyssey worlds. Complete their vacation tasks, and you'll unlock sleek, hovering vehicle blueprints and guided builds as your reward. There are 6 hovering vehicle blueprints up for grabs, 4 guided builds inspired by Tatooine's iconic spaceport, and a new hover brick. Din Djarin and Grogu can now be recruited as permanent villagers during their stay, but if you don't recruit them before the new LEGO Fortnite update drops, they'll pack up and leave your world for good. Please note, Din Djarin and Grogu will only appear in worlds with player-built villages. New vacation tasks unlock each week throughout the rest of May, so keep checking back for more ways to earn rewards. Lightsabers have gotten a big overhaul in LEGO Fortnite. 3 new blade colors have arrived. Choose from white, yellow, and purple, joining blue, green, and red for a total of 6 color options. Your blade color now reflects how you fight, so choose wisely. Every lightsaber now comes with one of 3 distinct combat styles, each with its own signature attacks and special abilities.
Craft your own lightsaber at the Rebel Workbench. You'll need to hunt for Kyber crystals, a new resource to help you build your lightsaber. Kyber crystals come in Tier 4, 6, and 8 varieties. The rarer the crystal, the more powerful the lightsaber you can forge with it. On the main island, take down Star Wars-themed enemies, crack open special chests, and complete event rewards to score some Kyber crystals during this limited-time event. If you go to Rebel Island, you can battle Star Wars-themed enemies, loot chests, and earn rewards both during and after the event to find Kyber crystals, making this your go-to crystal hunting spot once the celebration ends. If you already had a lightsaber, including those gifted by Captain Bravara, looted from Imperial bunkers, or earned through the Codex, they will be converted to Tier 4 lightsabers with durability. Your collection isn't going anywhere. In fact, lightsabers can now be enhanced at the Rune Forge. Apply runes to customize your blade and tailor it to your playstyle. You can now hand off lightsabers to your NPC followers, build a saber-wielding squad, and storm the battlefront together. There are some new creatures to find and possibly tame in your LEGO Islands as well. You can temporarily find Porgs, Rancors, Nexu, and Bantha around for this event. These creatures will roam the main island for the duration of the Star Wars event. Once the celebration ends, they'll relocate to make their permanent home on Star Wars Rebel Island, so if you want to encounter them on the main island, the clock is ticking. Any Porgs or Banthas you tame on the main island during the event will stay in your village permanently, even after the event wraps up. Don't miss your chance to lock in these galactic companions while they're still around.
And in Save the World news, the Yars Return questline sails back in from today until June 17th, sending you on a tropical adventure to help Blackbeard's ghost earn his place among the other ghost pirates. Complete the quest to earn spring tickets, gold, and unlock Director Riggs, a legendary constructor hero. Several bug fixes and improvements have been made to save the world, as well, with one of the most notable being that sidekicks will no longer block visibility to menus. Something possibly coming soon is a power hour for Save the World that includes gold rewards.
We are now in the 6th week of OG Season 8, which means the digging has begun at Loot Lake, and the vault surface is showing, and the mysterious government entity has erected research buildings all around it. We wonder what they might find there.
There is a small change to Epic's smallest and least significant mode. Can you believe the extremely oversaturated mode with over 40,000 maps tagged as box fight, the mode that has already existed in Fortnite Creative for several years, is getting a small update that's just an adjustment of the loot pool? We still can't believe Epic pulled their one and only first-person mode, and most of the support inside of UEFN went with it, Ballistic. Ballistic was the far superior mode with a strong following of players and lots of potential. And clearly, we still miss it, and honestly hope Epic decides to bring it back along with some improvements and textures to the existing maps. Do it.
And for all you creative builders out there, the creative mode is getting a boost with new weapons and assets. We're talking about more tools to craft your dream island experiences. The possibilities are practically endless, so get ready to unleash your imagination using the new Squibbly Shores prefabs and galleries. Plus, you can now have the new cube rifle in your arsenal.
Alright, Fortnite fam, buckle up because the new 40.40 cosmetics leaks dropped, and there are some seriously cool outfits, new emotes, and sidekicks. We're talking about some of the most anticipated survey skins finally coming to the shop.
The June Crew Pack outfit has an awesome lightning-infused pickaxe that could work well with Star Wars characters. The character has a good design as well. To be honest, we are not mad about it. It's much better than some of the other recent designs, in our opinion. As D-Kid, British rapper from Liverpool, is coming to the shop soon with at least 3 jam tracks and possibly an emote. We could see a new style for Dark Voyager. Honestly, this style looks tough and scary. The Workplace Foundation style could also be hitting soon.
There is a super cute cel-shaded nurse girl with a giant band-aid emote coming soon, and Beth is grabbing it ASAP. Does it remind you of any particular video game? Speaking of familiar looking games, leakers suspect that we will be getting Neopets as sidekicks in July. Of course, this is just a rumored leak, so please take that with a grain of salt. Want more sidekicks? Well, rumor has it, we will be seeing the cute little rat named Remy from Ratatouille. There are some cosmetics you can get on the Epic Games Store for free, and some soccer emoticons as well. You'll need to watch Twitch streams today through Sunday, May 17th to get those club shields. Shout out to everyone using code 2nerds-on-a-couch in the item shop. It really does help us out, and we greatly appreciate your support. Thank you.
Also coming soon is the new NASCAR vehicle. And finally, Toon Bomber is looking as stylish as her survey concept art, and there's even a cute as heck sidekick to follow her into battle. This Toon Cat has such a cute emote, and Toon Bomber has a nifty emote as well. Get ready for some of these outfits rocking the island. Which one are you most excited to get your hands on? Let us know in the comments.
And in random news, there is likely one more update to close out this season before the live event happens in just over 2 weeks. Once we have information about which day exactly, we'll be sure to let you know.
In other random news, supposedly you can start to pre-order GTA 6 on Monday. Even though that's not Fortnite related, we still thought you ought to know.
Alright, and that's going to wrap up this video. Let us know what you think of the update in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to use code 2nerds-on-a-couch in the item shop, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye-bye. I'm out.